I smile outside, but die inside. Everyone sees peace, no one sees pain. They see strength, not my silence. They see royalty, not my tears. I walk in halls filled with people, yet my heart feels completely empty. The crown shines, but my soul fades. The world claps, but I'm not okay. My eyes hide 1,000 nights of endless crying, of sleepless thoughts. I say I'm fine, but I'm not. I breathe pain and call it life. Even my horses look at me like they know. I miss her still. She was peace, now she's gone, leaving storms inside my veins. I talk to stars in the cold desert, telling them stories of her love. They listen quietly, like loyal guards, keeping my secrets under moonlight. I touch the sand. It feels warm, like her voice once did to me. She left softly, no goodbye spoken, but the silence still screams her name. I see her shadow in my reflection. I hear her laugh in every echo. They say I'm Fazza, the poet prince, but I'm just broken. Behind those words, my poetry bleeds, because I bleed, each line written from pain within. I wish to call her just once more, to hear her breathe before I fade. But pride stops me, royal silence binds, and love hides behind my name. Even my father sees my silence, but I smile to protect his peace. I can't break down, not in front of those I lead, but inside I'm dust. Every morning rises with her thought, every night falls with her memory. I pretend strong, but I'm weak. I pretend peace, but I'm lost. Love never left, she just did, and I remain with pieces only. Sometimes I wonder if she misses me, if she ever dreams of our past again. Maybe she smiles when she remembers, but I only cry when I do. They say time heals, but it lies, because her name still hurts the same. Even the desert feels colder now. Even my palace feels like a tomb. I look at photos and my chest tightens, because behind smiles is buried pain. If love was fate, then mine's cruel, because it gave her and took her too. Sometimes I whisper her name softly, and wind answers with a sigh. I close my eyes and see her smiling back like nothing changed. But when I wake, she's still gone, and I'm still lost in my silence. Every time I breathe, it feels heavy, like the air itself reminds me of her. I walk through halls, but her voice echoes between the walls like a memory that won't fade. I sit by the window, watching the moon rise, and I wonder, is she looking at it too? Maybe she's smiling while I'm breaking. Maybe she's laughing while I'm dying. They say I have everything, but what is everything when the one thing you need is gone? Every smile I wear is borrowed. Every laugh I fake is painful. I tell the world I'm fine, but my heart knows I'm not okay. I never was. The night feels colder than it used to be. Even the stars look sad tonight. I whisper her name into the silence, and it echoes back like a ghost. Every poem I write is a letter to her. Every tear I hide is ink on my soul. I see her in dreams, standing in white, smiling softly, but walking away I run to her, but she fades, and I wake up with tears in my eyes. I remember her scent, like jasmine rain, soft, sweet, but far away. Sometimes I still reach for her hand in sleep, but my fingers touch only air. I remember the night she said goodbye, her voice calm, but her eyes full of pain. She said, "You'll be fine." But she was wrong, because since she left, I haven't been. I lost her, but I also lost myself. Somewhere in the shadows of what we used to be, I still wear her memories, like perfume, invisible, but strong. I wish she knew that even now, my heart beats her name in every silence. They call me Fazza, but they don't know that name carries pain hidden behind glory. Sometimes I stare at the city lights and wonder if she remembers the nights we shared. She used to say, "Love never dies," but now it feels like mine's buried alive. I've seen storms, I've faced wars, but nothing hurt more than losing her peace. My palace feels empty, my heart feels hollow. Every corner echoes with her goodbye. I try to smile for my people, but behind every smile is her shadow. I still wear the ring she gave me once, not on my finger, but in my heart. Sometimes I sit by the desert dunes where she once stood, laughing under the Sunday. Now that place feels sacred, like a memory frozen in golden silence. I still write to her in poems no one reads, because words are all I have left of her. My tears fall quietly onto the pages, and I pretend they're just ink. If she ever reads this, I want her to know I never stopped loving her, not even for a second. Because love like ours doesn't fade, it hides and waits. Maybe in another life, our paths will meet, and I'll finally tell her what I never could. Until then, I'll keep writing bleeding words. In her memory, I still miss you, even after everything, even after silence, even after storms, even after endings. You left quietly, but your echo stayed in my mind, in my breath, in my heartbeat. Nights feel endless, days feel empty, my palace feels hollow.